Hey y'all, it's Lissa, aka Bangs and Glasses, and I'm back with day 17 of 30 Days of Sketches. So hello there. I'm just gonna go ahead and show you the sketch here again. It's by Sarah Davies. Hey Sarah, if you're watching. I have another Christmas themed layout here. So this is me with the iconic red holiday Starbucks cup. This layout calls for a bunch of papers, so I'm showing you all those papers here that I will be cutting into circles. I'm using a lot of Pinkfresh today for the layout. So I'm going to do all that cutting off screen. So now I magically have my 7 different circles and different papers. And I'll be laying those out along my page like in the sketch. So today's sketch is really fun. I really like that you get to use a lot of pattern paper on this layout. I am using up a lot of my Pinkfresh Studio papers that are Christmas themed. So that's from Happy Holidays and Oh What Fun. I wanted to bring out a lot of green and red on this layout, and I am using just a white base. You'll see me here. I'm switching around the direction of my circles to have my photo face inward on my page. So those are going to cascade down from left to right. And I'll have my photo here, like in the sketch, along this side. So I'm using primarily green, red, and blue in this layout. The cup, of course, is red and green, and then I'm wearing blue, so I'm just going to stick to those colors. And I'm laying out my circles pretty similarly to how it is in the sketch. So that is not a lot of deviation from me. So I've got those all laid out, and they are now magically glued down. And I'm going to start finding some things to tuck behind my photo. So I have some tags from Oh What Fun and Happy Holidays. So I'm going to just use those tags as my bits that are sticking out of my photo. In the sketch, there's a bunch of what looks like strips of paper. I'm going to use these tags just because I have those. So I'm going to figure out how I want to lay those out to go behind my photo. And I will be cutting off these tags. So I can reuse the other parts later, and I'm just going to use the tag part. So I will be using this big red tag. I'll be using this smaller blue one. I'm going to tuck those in at the top just to bring a little more interest up here and to match the sketch. And then I will also be cutting off this tag to use it for the green side, and that's going to end up below my photo down here to help build out the bottom. So I'll have tags sticking out of the top and the bottom. And I really like how this layout turned out. It came together really quickly. So you'll see that here that there's not a lot of embellishments needed on this page because there's just so much lovely pattern paper to look at. And I don't often use a white background for layouts, just a plain white background. So that's a departure for me, but I really like how it came out. I think it came out really like clean and simple, which I think is perfect for Pinkfresh. I think of their line is very like clean and simple and graphic. So I really like that. So there's a few more tags here that I'm going through, some little ephemera bits, and I find this pink tag that has some journaling lines on there. So that's going to be where I put my journaling for this layout because there's not really a journaling spot indicated on the sketch. So that's just going to live down there in my version of this. So you're going to see that going on here. I'm going to be starting to look at embellishments here. I just have a few embellishments left from this line itself or that I've put in here. That green works, but I don't really want to bring in another tag bit over here. I think about adding this sleigh, but I didn't like the way it was facing. A lot of these are other like tag bits, and I don't want to add any more tags to this page. I want to add little ephemera bits. So I'm going into my busy sidewalks chipboard here, seeing if there's any thing I want to go ahead and add into my page. And I also have the Busy Sidewalks ephemera, which I just rediscovered in my stash, so I'm going to be able to add that into this layout as well. And I have not opened it at all before, so that is brand new. I also went ahead and put my title on here just to help me know where I want my clusters to go, and it's Red Cup Ready because yeah, I got my red cup and I'm ready to go. In this photo, I am just, taking a stroll around Target and enjoying my Starbucks coffee. So from this ephemera pack, I do find these little paper clips, and I thought that would be fun to add in at the top here to fill in some space and just have some more things tucked in. I also found this little gingerbread guy and this gingerbread tree cookie, and I think that'll work great on this page since it's about me getting a coffee. I think cookies will go well as ephemera for that page. There's a lot of cool ephemera in here. I have not looked through this pack before, like I said, and there's like some vellum pieces, there's some acetate pieces, there's some good journaling spots. But since my page is so paper heavy, I don't really need a lot of big embellishments on the page, I feel like. So I am going to go through all the little bits in here. I think about adding in these really cool little banner pieces, but then I decide I don't really need it. I think I just like how it looks already, but that'll be fun on a future page. There's this cute little squirrel in there, and I also find this little hot cocoa mug, and I think that'll work well for my coffee page. So I'm just going to add that down here by my gingerbread man, and that'll help fill in this little gap here between the two circles. I really like this collection that it's kind of like Christmas in the city. I think that's perfect for documenting a trip to Target. I think about adding in these buildings as well, but I didn't like how just like square it was against all these circles. So that doesn't make it on my page. I find this piece that's like a little cafe receipt, and it's so cute. It has like a list of them buying hot chocolate and coffee, so that's perfect for my page. Lots of fun little bits in here. I can't wait to play with this collection again. And that's all I have in the ephemera pack. So I'm going to go back over here to my chipboard and see if there's any other things that now I can add now that I've started to build out some clusters here. So I find some candy canes, which I think will go well on this page because it's just some more little treats. So I have a little pink one, and then there's another red one that I decide to add in up here by this ornament paper, and that'll build out my third cluster and give me a visual triangle. So I don't want that to be the main star of the show in that cluster though, so I need to find some other little bits to go in this area in order for the cluster to look right, in my opinion. So I'm starting to kind of clean some stuff up on my desk here, just figuring out where I want this to lay and what else I could possibly bring in to this layout. All right, so I try to bring in this other pack that I have from Recollections to see if there's anything that I think could be good on this page, but I don't end up bringing anything from there. So I'm gonna have to look through some different ephemera packs and different things in my stash to see what else I can do to build out this cluster, because I would like a kind of large piece to kind of anchor this area. I'm looking at these little words, but it's not right for this layout. I have a couple stickers here from Merry Days that I'm trying to get used up. I think about adding in the Santa, but I didn't like how square it was. A lot of these words just say Merry Christmas over and over again, so I don't need a lot of those. And here I finally find these die cut houses that someone sent me in some Happy Mail. So I'm going to add one of these in to be the star of this little cluster. So I'm going to add in this craft colored little set of houses. I think that works well. It kind of looks like gingerbread to go with my gingerbread cookies that are already on this page. So that'll help kind of anchor in this whole area. There is this little gingerbread cookie, but I think he looks too plain, so I don't add him to my layout. So I'm looking at these little standout wood pieces. I don't think they're just right for this page so they don't end up on there, but I do consider it. I'm going to go back over to my chipboard sheet now, and I'm finally going to add in this little string of lights piece that I tried to add on like 2 other layouts already, and that's going to finish out this cluster. I really like how the angle of it goes along the edge of the circle really well. I think that matches up really nicely and just helps kind of bring your eye across the page. So I'm going to make sure that gets stuck down, and then I'm going to add a couple more things to this cluster off camera. As I started gluing everything down, I found some more stickers to add in here to make it look a little more finished. So I have a sticker here that says Merry Christmas, and then another little chipboard piece that is some holly. So now I'm adding some red gems to my page. For the last couple of layouts, I decided to add gems to my page, and I think that has helped things look a little more finished. Since I'm working at my desk now, my little gems are right next to me, so that's helped me remember to get those on my layout. And I'm just doing this red color just to add some shine and a little more red to the page to bring out the red Starbucks cup. And I always love getting the holiday cup every year from Starbucks and getting a photo of it. I think it's just kind of a holiday tradition at this point. My favorite coffee to get during the holidays is just a peppermint mocha, just basic stuff. But yeah, it really just kind of sets the tone for the season. I feel like it's like, yes, it is now wintertime. We're getting into the holidays. Because I have my Starbucks cup. So I'll be kind of journaling about that here at the bottom. So this is my layout, and I have a still shot to follow. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next crafty video. Bye!